Mackie's amendment, because again it is a serious issue and she is taking it seriously. She's not trifling with the house at all. Methamphetamine manufacture within some properties, including rental properties, is a problem, something that the Police Minister is certainly getting on top of, but does happen from time to time. I think it's worth explaining to the House what the process is when a meth lab is discovered in a property. The first thing is manufacturing methamphetamine is illegal. So if anyone's caught manufacturing methamphetamine, two things have to happen. One is that person is busted by the police. Secondly, the police inform the local district council, who have to, having been informed, and the police have to inform the district council, so that the district council then issue a cleansing order, which is documented in the council over the property. So, first thing that happens is methamphetamine lab is found in a property. The police go to the council, have to go to the council. The council then registers a cleansing order against the property. Once there's a cleansing order, the cleansing order goes to the owner of the property, and the owner, in this case a landlord, has to have the property decontaminated to a particular standard. In other words, that the property is then clean, and it's clean to a standard that people can then live in there. So there is a process for when methamphetamine labs are discovered. In some cases you cannot clean a property and it needs to be destroyed, and we've seen that happen a few times. In fact, we've seen it with state houses a couple of times. I think even in the members' electorate, I think we may have been Napier. So compulsory disclosure provides the problem with compulsory disclosure of a landlord having to disclose to a tenant that the house had been previously used for methamphetamine may very well drive landlords and owners of properties not to declare to police or the local council that it's been used for a meth lab. We would prefer that the processes in place incentivise the clean-up of properties used for methamphetamine use. We must incentivise that clean-up, or otherwise the destruction of that home. So the only way to do that is to have an easy process, which we have, which is on discovery of a meth lab. The police find out about it, the police take legal action through the courts against the perpetrator. The police also inform the district council, the council issue a cleansing order, and the property is cleansed to a very high standard or otherwise destroyed. And that's why we're not going to support the SOP here. Renting out contaminated premises. Also, of course, I should note to members here that renting out of contaminated premises is actually a breach of the Residential Tenancies Act, and the tribunal can terminate the tenancy and award punitive damages to the tenant should they be put in unhealthy and unsafe contaminated conditions. So there is a belts and braces approach to this problem, and we want to incentivise the reporting of the discovery of methamphetamine labs or other drug manufacturer labs. We don't want to disincentivise reporting of methamphetamine or other drug manufacturing labs within the rental community.